Hello and welcome to my channel. This is my first video, which is actually like really crazy, really exciting. And I like actually decided that like after so much time of just being like, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel, I finally did. And like my channel is just primarily gonna be books because that is quite literally what I love. And you might be like, Emma, where's your bookshelf? She's over there. She's on that wall. She's small because last year is like really the year that I got into reading books and all that stuff, because like as like a child I loved reading, and then I got a phone and that fucked everything up. So yeah, so last year I made a goal to read 10 books, and I finally I met that goal within like 3 months, which is like 10 books 3 months. That doesn't seem like a lot, but for somebody who really didn't pick up a book other than to like read it for school, 10 books was utterly insane. And then it quickly just like spiraled, and I kept buying books and I kept reading books, and then I started like loving it, and just I like loving reading again. And so then my last year's stats were 34 books, which is like, for a high school student who does swim, who has a job, and like I go to school full time, reading 34 books is actually insane. So that's just like a little bit about me. This year's reading goal is 60 books. I've already read 7 books in the month of January. It is February 2nd, and we're gonna go to the bookstore today. We're gonna go to 3 stores. We're gonna go to Target, Bookmans, and Barnes & Nobles. But I think we're gonna go to Barnes & Nobles. Barnes & Nobles, Bookmans, Target, and then make my way back to my house. Just because like I have a gift card for Barnes & Nobles that I got for Christmas. Bookmans, it's our used bookstore. I literally love it so much. And I'm definitely gonna hit up the YA section there. And then Target, I'm just gonna kind of like find some stuff that I wouldn't usually pick up, because that's really what I go to Target for. When I read books, it's because they have just such a, like, sometimes it's such a small section and selection, but it's like I can make it work. But yeah, so let's go over to my bookshelf and like see what we're working with, and like see, oh, hello lighting. So this is the bookshelf. I have my Sarah J Maas books. Don't look at that. The Berry Pickers was honestly, I think, my favorite book of last year. I have the whole Harry Potter series. One of my friends is reading the 2nd book currently. These are not all of my books. I loaned some of them out. What I really want to focus on today is maybe getting a little more romance, because it's like categorized, like my shelf is categorized. And so this is all my romance stuff, and I don't know why it's doing this. We'll just move you over there. This is my Lynn Painter stack. If you cannot tell, I love her. I have to purchase like the actual physical copy of Betting on You because I don't have it, but I read it on Kindle. And then here we have just like kind of my random, like, not mystery, like we have some, oh my god, we have some stuff that's like The Inheritance Game. We have the whole series. I read that legit in like the span of 2 weeks. I absolutely loved it. I need to find something that'll stand this up. I have read all of the Powerless. I have read the Powerless series. I'm so excited for the new book coming out in April. Yeah. And so I want to get the physical copies of Powerless, but I also like think I want to get it if it comes in a box set of like 3 or 4, like how like Sarah J Maas's books come. This is kind of like my there we go. This is the word. Dystopian, like, what's it called? Dystopian, fantasy shelf. There we go. There's some books of fantasy that I've read on Kindle that I want to get on here on this shelf. And then here is just my random fiction. These are, I think, the best 4 books I read last year. A Little Life, Tomorrow, Tomorrow, Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. Before the Coffee Gets Cold by, I'm so sorry, Tasukiyo Kawagachi. And then Train I Ride, which is by Paul Moser, which is a family friend of my family. and it's a young adult book, and it's such a beautiful and amazing book. And then I have just like normal people, Fahrenheit 451, which the irony is that my dog chewed it up. So if you've read that book, you know. This is just like books I've read. This is murder, and I guess The Teacher's also murder, but I just felt like The Murder After the Night Before kind of deserved to be here. 1984. A lot of books on this shelf, like Tale of Two Cities, Fahrenheit 451. Oh, I should probably get a new copy of Fahrenheit 451. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Clara and the Sun, which honestly, like, if you have not read this book, it is so good. I read it over the summer before freshman year. I loved it. And then 1984. People like hate reading it, but I think it's honestly such just an amazing book, like, to read. And then down here we have my nonfiction section. So I think today's goal is kind of get more nonfiction books. I've read I'm Glad My Mother Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I need to read The Third Gilmore Girl by Kelly Bishop. The Glass Castle is such an amazing book too. And then also Where the Men Win Glory, an amazing book. And then just down here is like some arts and crafts stuff I need to take back to my mom's work. And my childhood books. This isn't all of them. It's just like the ones that I kept at this house and not at my cabin. So yeah, that's that. And so yeah, I genuinely I think today's goal is to just get some like books that I need fillers of and some stuff that I need, like I want like a new book of Fahrenheit 451 and stuff like that. So I honestly that's today's goal. My room is a mess, but here is today's outfit. Top Brandy, pants American Eagle, and then why was I sniffing so hard in that clip? Like, I just kept sniffing over and over again. It's like, you don't have sinuses. Why are you sniffing? Okay, so let me make sure my music goes off. So right now I am driving to Barnes & Noble's, and yeah, I'll update when I get there. Okay, so I just made it to Barnes & Noble's, and let me put my camera up here. So I just made it to Barnes & Noble's, and I have a Barnes & Noble's tote bag, so I need to change that before I go in there looking like a crazy fan freak of Barnes & Noble's. But we're doing a quick little glasses change from my prescription sunglasses to these sunglasses. And then, you know, we're just gonna vibe out and listen to music in the store because I brought my giant clunky headphones. I also have this, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it. I think I just might hold the GoPro. Just because I don't want to look like a sociopath in there. So we are changing the bag to this Wallows tour bag. Sophie left her gum trash in my car. We're changing it to this Wallows tote bag that I got from their tour because I'm just so indie and cutesy like that. And so we're just legit just gonna put everything I own in here. I always bring 2 pairs of headphones with me usually. If I bring my big headphones, I'll also bring my AirPods just in case one of them dies. I'm actually such a psychopath with that, but it's fine. It's honestly, it's fine. And it legit, there's so many people here, I don't even know if I can muster up enough courage to film in here. I won't speak, but I definitely will put some text on the screen just so you can read it or voice over it, just because I am a little antisocial, not antisocial, I'm a little socially awkward when it comes to stuff like this. But yeah, also my phone is very broken, so we bring my iPad every single place with me. But yeah, okay, time to go in. I will update. If I film in there, I will update. If I don't, I will just give a little, I don't know if I should give a haul at the end. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Okay, so Barnes & Noble's was a success. I got some books, some that you saw and then some that I'm gonna do in a haul, but now I'm about to head over to Bookman's, but I've also kind of decided to not go to Target. It just feels really far, and I don't feel like I want to go to Target where I could see people I know. And I didn't film a lot in Barnes & Nobles just because it was actually busy. And for a Sunday, I'm just like, oh my gosh, why was it so busy? Because it's never busy there, especially to the location I went to. But bag is secured, and I have like $10 left of my gift card too, so that was awesome. And now I'm gonna go to Bookman's and see. Okay, so I've made it to Bookman's. Now we're gonna go inside, and we're gonna see if it's actually crazy busy, because I probably, like, honestly, it probably is, just because it's like, it's just the area I'm in, honestly, like, it's the area. Oh, let's see, wait, should I high key put my steering wheel down? Oh, no, that's, oh, that's as low as it goes. Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna go into Bookman's, see how that goes. And we'll see if I can record in there and not be embarrassed. But yeah, okay, so peace out. See you in a few. Okay, just got in the car from going to Bookman's. It is really freaking hot outside. It's also February, so global warming, love that. I got the same amount of books that I did at Bookman's I got the same amount of books at both places, and when I tell you Bookman's was half of the price, it was half of the price. Like, I could have bought in a whole other, I could have bought in more books for the same price that I got it at, what's it called, at Barnes & Nobles. But I also have, like, I had, like, gift cards that I wanted to spend at Barnes & Nobles. But yeah, so that's your sign to go used book shopping, because yes, they've been used, but it's also, you're helping prevent waste, you're helping, like, all of these things, and it's so amazing, and it's also so much cheaper. So yeah, I will do a little book haul when I get home, but yeah. Okay. Technical difficulties. So I'm back from Barnes & Nobles and Bookman's. I'm gonna give a little haul of what I got, and, like, yeah, I think that'll end the video, and just, like, why I got my books, why I got the books I got. So yeah, okay, so from Barnes & Nobles, I got The House of My Mother by Sherry Frankie. I mean, like, if you have been, like, on the internet, or if you even, like, just, like, remotely been on the internet and, like, have seen this stuff, like, you know, but if you don't, this is about her mother, who is a family logger of 8 passengers, and it just kind of, like, details everything her mother ever did to her and all of these things. And I'm gonna move you right here so the lighting's better. Shit, I don't want to break anything. Okay. So, oh wait, lighting is so much better over here. Okay. The next book I got was Betting on You, because I read this and I love this book so much. Hi, puppy. I loved this book so much, and it has the sprayed edges. Can you see? Focus. It's not focusing, but it's got the sprayed edges with the hearts, and so I'm very excited for that. And then these two were just kind of wild random picks, because every time I go to, like, a bookstore or something like that, I like getting, like, just wild cards, because sometimes those wild cards end up being really, really good books. What was a wild card book? Hold up. Let's find a wild card book that I loved. A wild card book that I absolutely loved, this one, was The Berry Picker by Amanda Peters. This one, wild card book, this is, like, really and truly, like, why I started doing wild card books. Also tomorrow, that was a wild card book. I like not reading about the books and then, like, fully reading them and absolutely loving them. So different genres, but same vibe. So the first one I got was The Feeling of Falling in Love, and I, like, low-key just judged a book by its cover. I was like, this cover eats so hard, so I'm gonna get it. So I got it. And then the second one was Begin Again, and it just seems like second chance romance, which I love second chance romance so much. I love romance in general, but, like, especially second chance romance, like, my top, like, one of my favorites. So I got those are the books I got from Barnes & Noble. I did not get the Berry Pickers from Barnes & Noble. This was my wild card book that I loved from last year. Okay, so those were the 4 books. And then from Bookman's, I got 4 books. So I got a total of 8 books today. I got New Moon. You guys might see a trend of where this is going. New Moon. It's not this book. Breaking Dawn. This is not in chronological order. And Eclipse. Those are, I have Twilight. I have the first Twilight book. I have not read it yet, but I like having, like, I have watched the movies. I just rewatched them, and then I also watched Mike's, like, retelling and, like, going through the whole movies, and absolutely loved it. So we're gonna actually try to read the whole Twilight series this year, just because why not? And then last book, one of my favorite books of the year, and I think I said I was gonna wait for the box set. I did not wait. This one was only $10 compared to, like, what was the original price? $20. So 50% off. But yeah, I got Powerless. They didn't have Reckless. If they had Reckless, I would have gotten Reckless. They had Powerless, and Powerless, I loved Powerless so much. And one of my really, really good friends, Abby, was like, Emma, you need to read it. And I was like, okay, I'll read it. I read it on audiobook. Oh my gosh. The ending of Reckless, Kit, I'm sorry. Kit, get your butt out of here. Leave Pate and Kai alone. Like, actually. So yeah, those are the books I got. I actually think, and also, girl, I was so embarrassed filming inside of stores. So it was like maybe a good thing that I didn't go to Target, because I would have like actually decapitated myself in the parking lot. But yeah, those were the books I got. I'm genuinely like actually so proud of myself for like getting the GoPro out and like actually like trying and working on this. I hope this quality is good, or else I'm lynching myself. And yeah, I mean, I'm so excited to like actually like start this journey and like actually like try and like film YouTube videos and really just be like, hey, I'm filming YouTube videos now, like, and like just filming book content, because genuinely it's like something that has just taken over my life and I love it so much. And honestly, like, you will never catch me without a book, without my Kindle, without my Barnes & Noble's Nook, which is like the first reading tablet I got. Like, you will never catch me without one of those on me, or a book on me. And I love reading so much, and so I really hope you enjoy this video. And I also hope that it's not 5 million hours long, because I kind of want to just not make my first video like super lengthy, but I actually like, I hope this kind of kicks off and like goes somewhere, because reading is genuinely just one of those things that I love. And I hope that if you're watching this, and if you've made it this far through the video, that you will just come and join me and like stay for however long I do this, if I actually manage to post this. Because I feel like, I don't know, sorry, I changed the way I said a lot, sorry. Because I feel like everybody's always like, oh, I want to start a YouTube channel, and then it never happens. And when I tell you, I have so many just drafts on my phone, like vlog drafts on my phone, of just me like vlogging and stuff like that, and I've never had like the courage or the guts to post them. Like, genuinely, like, I think making this channel, this reading channel, will be just so amazing, and it'll also like allow me to like just get deeper into this world of books and like the just like reading and stuff like that in general, and how much I love it so much more. So if you stayed this long through the video, I just want to say thank you so much, and I'll get you on the flip side. Bye.